Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
It is great to be here in Hollywood. It's great to be here at Marge's house. I'll have more to say about Marge as my remarks go on and on. But I especially wanted to be here tonight for Drew. My name is Josh Shapiro. For those of you I've not met, I'm honored to serve as your county commissioner, representing all of Montgomery County. Before that, I served 7 years in the State House of Representatives, representing Abington and Upper Dublin, and of course, here in Hollywood. And I do recall that night back in 2004, when I stood up in front of the Abington-Rockledge Democratic Committee, and I asked this committee to believe in me. You have to understand, back then, the district was about 55% Republican, 39% Democrat, and I was very quickly told by Marge that I couldn't win. And I set out to prove her wrong. Let me say this.
Sorry, I would never interrupt.
There was no better advocate than Marge. And so when about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, Drew Rothman asked me to have coffee at Starbucks over in Jenkintown, he asked me for my advice. And you could tell by the look in his eye that he had the right stuff already, that he really wanted this, and that he was prepared to go out and do what was necessary to take this seat, win it, and most importantly, and this is what I got from him immediately, do something good for the people of Hollywood, do something good for the people of Abington. And Drew, I told you 3 things, of which you've done all 3, and 100 more. You've far exceeded my expectations. Number 1, I said go knock on every door, and I understand you've done that already. Number 2, ask Michael O'Connor about what you need to know about the community and being a commissioner, and he was one of the first guys you went and talked to. And number 3, convince Marge you could win. And I believe that by virtue of you being here tonight and the nice stuff she said, Marge believes you can win. A hell of a lot quicker than she ever thought I could win. But in all seriousness, you have gone out and you've worked hard, and now it's our responsibility to work hard alongside Drew. And so first off, I want to thank you for investing in Drew, believing in Drew, and writing him the check you did tonight not only helps propel him to victory, but really helps bring about positive change for our community. I have seen government not work in Abington for many, many years. I have now, over the last 2 years, under Democratic leadership, with leaders like Lori Schreiber and Ben Sanchez, I have seen government work in Abington Township. There's still a few roadblocks to that. One of the roadblocks is the guy that Drew is running against. And it's time for us now to not just invest in him and believe in him, but get out and work for him. To call our friends and say, we met Drew Rothman, and this guy really cares about us and is working hard for us. To knock on doors, to make phone calls, to send emails and notes to your friends, to post things on Facebook. By doing that, your word of mouth, you validating him, will do a big, big solid for him as he goes out to try and lead this community. But there are 62 municipalities in Montgomery County where I'm honored to represent. And within those municipalities, there are lots and lots and lots of wards, probably thousands across our county. I wanted to be here in this one tonight, and I can't get to all of them, but I wanted to be here in this one tonight because I believe in this guy. This guy is a public servant. He cares deeply about his community. He's already showing that during the course of his campaign. And I don't endorse every candidate. I don't believe in every candidate, but I believe in him. I'm endorsing him, and I believe that ultimately, as a result of his commitment to public service, we will all be better off. We have some people here who have just moved into Hollywood, people who have lived in Hollywood for many, many years. I think we can all see the great promise of this community, so much of it being fulfilled, but so much left to do. We need someone who's going to be going out and working tirelessly for us. That person, in my estimation, is Drew Rothman. I'm proud to be here for him tonight. I'm proud to endorse him, and it's my pleasure to introduce him at this time. Our next commissioner, Drew Rothman.
Great.